I'm Michael Reifenberg at the University of North Georgia. This is the second video where I'm trying to show what my writing process looks like, how I go, just one person, how I go from an idea to drafting it, to revising it, to revising it again, to sending it out, negotiating reader feedback, and hopefully, ideally, getting it published. These are real-time videos. This is where I am at this very moment. I have no idea if this article is going to be accepted. I'm going to show videos of that process itself. So these are real-time videos and these are raw videos. I don't have a video editing background. I'm using Open Broadcaster, playing around with this on my own. But in terms of editing, making these smooth, making these crisp, this is just rough in the moment stuff. So in the first video I showed how I got this idea and that it came from a rejected proposal. You can see that proposal right there on the screen. I wrote this in June. The editors of this proposed collection said no a couple months later, but I liked my idea and I really liked this source that I came across by a dude named Carlin. You can see him here. He teaches at the University of Zurich, and I think he's in the Institute of Education, I think that what they call it. So essentially an educational psychologist, and he talks a lot about metacognition. He has a phrase, metacognitive strategy knowledge. We don't need to get into that. It's not that kind of video. But this whole idea that people outside of writing studies are talking about metacognition, and I've been talking about it for a while, it's kind of wild to me. I want to bring them into the conversation. So his name was in my head, and then I remember back to this article I read, not that one, this one, that I read by Bronwyn Williams. Bronwyn's at Louisville, delightfully wonderful guy. He wrote this article in 2010. I remember reading this when I was a grad student at Oklahoma. Chris Carter assigned it. And essentially, Bronwyn's making the argument that, hey, a lot of other disciplines are talking about reading, talking about writing. It'd be kind of cool if we talk with them. Let's go to their conferences. Let's publish in their journals and they publish in ours. Let's have a more robust conversation instead of being so siloized. So that had stuck in my head for a while, and I remembered it when I read the Carlin piece. And here's the Carlin piece from the Journal of Writing Research, came out in 2017. This is one of his several pieces he has across a variety of publications thinking about metacognition. So I put those two together as a way to think through my ideas. You can see now I'm pulling up Dropbox.com. I use Dropbox to organize all my files. This is my file I have on metacognition, specifically the article I'm working on right now. And you can see a variety of PDFs, JPEGs, PowerPoints that are in here, IRB approval, as well as the audio transcript, audio interview, as well as transcript, a chart I'm hoping to put in here that shows different concepts related to metacognition. And then here's where I am right now with the article. It's now early December. I got that rejection probably in August, and so getting IRB approval, interviewing people, teaching, living life, all that stuff. And here's where I am now in December. I like it. Of course, it's rough. 29 pages, 8,000 words. It does not need to be 8,500 words. It'll be 7,000 thereabouts. You can see a title, but I only half like my introductory narrative. That's kind of clunky, but I'll work through that. But here's where I am now in early December. I got it all drafted, and I'm sitting down this afternoon, printing it out and slapping it into shape. And so the next video is going to show, I think, probably how I put together my literature review. And again, this is just a rough draft, but here's where I am right now. And literature reviews are tough. I'll show you what I did.